girls, boys and girls. It's time for the Impact review, and this one won't be late. I was gonna do a video on Laurel Vaness. I'm still debating as I'm recording whether I'm gonna make it on this video or not. Uh, I probably will do a separate one because when I ramble, before I know it, I run out of time. So yeah, we started out with the beginning of the knockout tourney. Gail Kim retired and held up the championship. So they're doing a 6 knockout tournament, which is weird because it's 2 triple threat matches and then the winners of those face off for the championship. It's Casey Spinelli. I'm going to talk about her later. She's a girl, a beautiful girl. I have a crush on her. And I actually told her that on Twitter and she responded to me. Rosemary, Allie, Madison Rayne, Sienna, and Laurel Vaness, right? Now what they did was they got like the over girls who are gonna fight next week. These were just like the leftovers, like Allie, Rosemary are over, and of course Sienna's the top dog in the knockouts division. She's over too. So they just got like the leftovers here. Madison, who's just coming back for this. Casey Spinelli, who we'll probably never see again, unfortunately, and Laurel, right? And the match actually opened. The first round opened the show. So Laurel Vaness is coming out. Oh my God, I want to say so much about her, but I'm gonna wait till the my video. I'll do a separate video. Laurel Vaness comes out being all retarded with her. What's that shit on her mouth? I don't know. Casey Spinelli. I think she's Canadian, but because of the way she looks, they build her from Jersey. Maybe she is from Jersey. I don't know. If you guys remember Santana Garrett, Brittany, her music, they gave it to Casey Spinelli. That was her music. And Madison Rayne switched her theme like 100 times. She comes out with Killer Queen, and then when she's coming out, Josh Matthews goes, JB, Madison Rayne has made me breakfast a time or two. Wow, really, dude? So yeah, they get it on, they fight. Casey Spinelli is impressive as fuck. Madison still has it. Laurel was just being retarded, like, ah! And she does the worst unprettier I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, she does it on. She did this thing where she like flipped Casey Spinelli on Madison Rayne's ribs, and like knocked the wind out of her. She does a shitty unprettier on Casey Spinelli and wins the match, and she's just walking around the ring like all like risque and shit. Next, we had this debuting young guy, Hakeem Zayn, versus Ishimori. I love Ishimori. Ishimori is fucking awesome. This guy Hakeem is pretty cool looking too. I think he could use a couple more like training, but he's okay. Ishimori wins, and then the Cult of Lee, at least 2 of them, 2/3 of them come out, Conley and Lee, and they beat the shit out of Ishimori after he wins. I don't know where Andrew Everett is. He was probably released. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why they beat up Ishimori. But if he would be the champion, that'd be cool. LAX was in the clubhouse and they were talking shit about OVE, saying that they were ovaries and shit, and that they were gonna like kill them and stuff like that. Okay, it's coming. I was gonna talk about this later, but I'll talk about it now. This is not what I was gonna talk about, but it's something. This is not what I was gonna talk about in the other video, but this is something I was gonna wait till the end. They showed a match from another promotion with Sami Callihan and this one guy. Now, before I ran on the guy, like, what the hell? Why are you guys doing this, Impact? Like, are you guys lacking material? Like, please stop taping one night only shows and just do this. Because besides me, nobody watches them. Like, just fucking stop it. I don't want... And the thing is, it's not like you're showing Eli Drake defending the title in another promotion, which they're going to do, and they're probably going to air that, which is fine. But you're showing, like, Ali and Casey Spinelli in another promotion. You're showing the OVE versus 2 guys in another promotion. And now you're showing Sami Callihan versus some guy I've never heard of. And this guy looked like Guy Anderson from American Horror Story, Cult, with the blue... He's like this. Sammy's like trying to fight, and he's like this. Talk to the hand, girlfriend. And then Sammy's like slapping his hand, puts it up again. Slaps his arm, puts it up again. Slaps his arm. It was annoying and repetitive. Anyway, Sammy squashed this guy, and he used the music. OVE Ohio versus Aberdeen. So yeah, that was over with. Thank God bless America. We had Tejano versus the Cowboy James Storm, and the Cowboy whooped that ass. But I really like Tejano. Mackenzie Mitchell, by the way, we see a lot of her every week, and she's gorgeous as fuck. Like, we saw a lot of her on Thanksgiving. We saw a lot of her tonight. She looked like a snow goddess. Like, she borrowed Gwen Stefani's dress that she had at the Macy's parade. She looked stunning. Oh my god, man. Anyone that dates her is lucky. Southern Blossom. Yeah, so James Rome whooped that ass, and then he's like, I haven't forgotten about Dan Lambert. He said that in the interview before the match, right? Well, apparently Dan hasn't forgotten about him either, because ATT came out and beat the shit out of Jim Storm. That fucking jobber with the neck brace. Bro, I went by American Top Team's facility. It's right here in my backyard. Well, not in my backyard. It's in another city, but I don't want to see these guys anymore. Like, if you want to do an unstoppable tag team with King Mo and Lashley, that's fine, because I love them. But I don't need to see Colby Covington or Dan Lambert or anybody else. And then they're beating the shit out of the Cowboy, and then Moose comes out. And then Lambert's like, that's it. This has to end, and I agree. And he's like, for next week, we're ending this. You two jokes versus Lashley and the biggest heel, the pro wrestling killer. And I thought he was either going to say King Mo or he was going to bring somebody out that we didn't know. He says me. This music to my ears. Dan Lambert, you going to get your butt kicked. That's it. You done, homeboy. You done. Done. Because they're going to rip you in five different places. You're going to get destroyed, demolished, wrecked. Rack and ball. Strawberry. All right, yeah. They showed a clip of Angle's debut when he beat Samoa Joe. That was kind of nice to watch, I guess. It's kind of like over a decade old. So it's good to see. I guess they're plugging their network, which I know people that have it, and they say it's really good. Like they're watching the Asylum years. Those were fun, by the way. So stop dragging Russo. He was a good on-air talent anyway. Shit writer, but good on-air talent. At least when he was in TNA. WCW, he can piss up a rope for ruining that. And then we had Matt Sydal versus Tyson Ducks, the Ottawa wrestler. EC3, the champion, the grand champion, he was talking shit about Matt Sydal. It looks like they're setting up a program. That's good. I'd love to see Matt Sydal challenge EC3 for that championship. Matt Sydal beats Tyson Ducks and he's staring at EC3. And EC3's like, you can't beat me, bro. You can't beat me, bro. You know? So I guess he's going back to his old ways. And Eddie, I guess, is done with the Mexican wrestlers because he respected him. You know, he respected Hijo de Fantasma. Storm just finished off Tejano once and for all. And EC3, I guess, is moving on to bigger and better things by feuding with some good guys. Main event time, Alberto El Patron versus Johnny Impact. Great match, great main event. I was really hoping that they were not going to do... I was really fearing they were going to do a non-finish because it looked like Alberto was like getting disqualified. Like, I think he hit the ref or something because the ref was like knocked out. I had me some Sour Patch Kids while I was watching this. Eli Drake came out and like tried to fuck things up. He said that he was going to be watching the match. So he came out and Alberto's like, get the fuck out of here. Because he's about to finish Impact, right? He's like, Dame, don't worry about me, worry about him. And then Del Rio punches Eli Drake. He shoves him on his ass. He knocks him on his ass. And he's like, get out, you know? And then Impact, who was hanging upside down, gets up and he grabs Alberto and he tosses him back in the ring. And then he hits Starship Pain. Bam! Right on that motherfucker. Or the Impact Splash, I should call it. 1, 2, 3. And Johnny Impact wins the match, which is awesome to watch. I think he's the real deal in Impact. But Chris Adonis and Eli got mad and they beat the crap out of Alberto and they beat the crap out of Johnny Impact, right? And then like they're standing tall, and then Petey Williams comes out with the Canadian flag. Everyone's going crazy for him when he comes out. It's like he woke them up. And then him and Johnny Impact fight off the bad guys. And they're standing tall. And the show ends. The crowd really wants Petey Williams. The Canadian crowd. And maybe they should have let it happen. Like, they're leaving Canada soon anyway, so like they should have just let him hold it for a little bit. But hopefully one day we'll see it. I understand they're coming back next month, and then they're going somewhere else in Canada because people weren't going or whatever. Hopefully I can do the video of what I wanted to talk about. But in the meantime, guys, peace out, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right, have a good weekend.